Ya. Y son 3 minutos. Dale. No, Diosito. Bacaleo, bacaleo. El jojoa, el jojoa. No. Ay, Dios santo. Ay, Dios. 2, 3, ya. Ya.
Sebastian Bolaños, and now I am gonna answer the questions about my talent, that is playing soccer. When did you start practicing? I started practicing in 2019. I was about 9 years old. Who inspired you? Mario Alberto Yepes. He was a good soccer player in Colombia, and he actually played for Milan and was a very good player. What kind of equipment you need? Just about. But if I need to practice something like control the ball, I maybe need some equipment on the floor to practice it. And where do you practice it? I practice it in my house, at the garage, or maybe in the park that is close to my house. What are your plans for the future? My plans for the future, I don't really see some plans about my talent, but if I want to, I will become a professional player on soccer. It will be great. How do you handle criticism? I don't really get criticism, but if I will get, I just ignore it. And what advice would you give to people who want to progress with this? Just don't give up. Just because you have some problems and obstacles, you don't need to look back. Continue and you will get your rewards. What inspired you to this talent? Who inspired you? Just I just like soccer, and that's why it inspired me to choose it. And I found it, my talent. Who's been your biggest supporter? My dad. He has always been the one who supported me in this the most and contributed to grow my talent in soccer. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Samuel Rodriguez, and I'm going to talk about something that I consider a talent and something that's very important to me. What I'm talking about is the soccer. That is something that helps me to be healthy, and also it helps me to do sports and to have fun with my friends. I started practicing when I was 4 years old at an academy when my mom signed me. The academy was named Atlas, but I left it and then I went to Deportivo Pasto to practice soccer. After that, I left it, but I keep practicing soccer with my friends at breaks, usually at school or sometimes at home. One of the most important things that we use is the uniform and the shin guards. The shin guards are used because I got hit at the shins, I won't get hurt or the bone won't get broken. Also, some tips that I could say to people that's struggling during playing soccer or practicing it is that they should keep practicing and they try to getting better because you don't get better to the night from day to night. Also, when I get critics or bad feedback, I usually ignore them because those bad or negative critics are something that I shouldn't hear, but the positive critics something that I should hear so I can get better at playing soccer.
Hello everyone, today I want to share with you something very personal and meaningful to me. My talent, which is art, especially drawing and painting. To be honest, there isn't a clear moment when I started practicing it. There's no exact day I can point to and say, that's when it all began. It's just something I've been doing since I was very little. It's always been part of my life, something that feels natural, almost like breathing. I never really needed someone to push me into it. I just picked up a pencil or a brush and started creating. Although I do remember having an uncle I really admired, and maybe in some way he influenced me without me even realizing it back then. When it comes to materials, there's honestly a long list. I use paints, markers, pencils, colored pencils, canvases, and sometimes even plaster. Art needs tools, and little by little, I've gathered mine. Each material gives me a different feeling, a new way to express myself, and I enjoy experimenting with all of them. I usually practice in my room, which has become my personal creative space. It's more than just four walls, it's where I feel safe to be myself, to make mistakes, and to explore new ideas. It's like my special corner of the world where I can disconnect and just focus on my imagination. Of course, like many artists, I have dreams. I would love to study something related to my talent one day, something that allows me to grow and turn this passion into something even greater. But for now, I mostly see my future continuing this as a hobby. I don't want to stop. Even if it's just for myself, I want to keep creating, improving, and enjoying every part of the process. If I could give advice to anyone who's trying to follow a path in the arts or any talent really, it would be this: work hard, practice a lot, and don't listen to negative voices. Not all opinions matter, and you should never let anyone's comments stop you from doing what you love. Keep going, keep creating. My inspiration comes from many places, from the world around